here's the thing about writing as a hobby. Every time I tell someone that like I write for fun, they assume that I'm some like extreme literary literacy. You know what I'm talking about. Like, so I'm gonna end up on like that super long list of the New York bestsellers or whatever. But little do they know, I'm just a girl. Yo, don't bring that back. Don't bring back that song. I'm simply just a girl who enjoys putting words to a page. You can be too. Not the girl bit, the bit about writing. This channel is for everybody. I'm talking about the writing. Where was I even going with this intro? Yo, the point I'm trying to make here is that it doesn't matter who you are. If you like to write, but you think that you can't, or you think that it's gonna be really hard because everyone will assume like, oh, she or he doesn't know what they're doing, or maybe you just don't even know where to start on what you want to do in your writing hobby. That's what I'm here for. Can we just do the intro song now? Let's just do that song now. Too many people I know that are good writers. Like, actually, like, surprising how many people, just people in my life, classmates, friends, family, and they're really, really good writers. And in Proverbs 22, verse 29, it says, "Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank." So why do I see people wanting to serve in the low ranks? Everyone's just like, I can't take writing out of English class. I can't take writing out of history class. Yes, you can. Literally all you have to do is build that skill. And it's not even just building that skill, building the confidence. Oh, you might be wondering, what exactly qualifies as writing? Because you're someone who's good at writing essays, okay? This is what got me thinking. When someone was like, I'm good at writing essays, but I don't want to write. Like, come on. Like, there's so many ways to write that don't include essays. Of course, there is nonfiction, which is a wonderful, wonderful genre. You know, articles, biographies, autobiographies, self-help books. Let me just give you a few genres, okay? Genres I've written down, okay? We got nonfiction, fiction, articles, poetry, prose, and, you know, just basically everything. Those are just like general ones that I see a lot and that I also use. Which one do I do? Which one is for me? I recommend doing it all. Just like, see, I kind of write a bit of everything, but I recommend when you're trying to find like your niche or what you like the best, to kind of just try everything and then see, what do you want? What do you like the best at writing articles and essays, nonfiction. If you want to see those, check out my Medium. But I think the thing I enjoy writing the most is poetry. If you want to see my poems, check out my shorts. I post them. But I write the most fiction. Like, out of all the writing that I do the most fiction. And if you want to see my fiction writing, check out my InKit. Everything is linked in the description if you want to see. No pressure. Anyway, so I'm good at some things, but I enjoy other things, but I write the most of, I kind of do it all. And a lot of people are like that as well. But then there's also people that only write fiction or nonfiction or poetry or prose or whatever, you know? You can do it all. Another important thing to think about is who you want to be writing for, which should be yourself at the end of the day. Number one, you. See, when I first started writing, like the beginning of my writing journey, it was literally just me writing in a little diary, but I thought it would be like an autobiography. And now looking back, it kind of is. But yeah, I was just writing for like my future self, you know? Now that I'm older, I definitely post a lot of my stories and my poetry for other people to see as well. And we'll get into where you can share your writing, the best places to do that. We'll get into that later. It doesn't really matter who sees your writing. I feel like the most important thing is that as long as you enjoy what you're writing, share it with the whole world, share it with your friends, your family, or just keep it to yourself. It does not matter. So where to write? There's so many places to write these days. I use Google Docs. Google Docs is, in my opinion, the most easy thing to use. A lot of people like Notion, but I don't like Notion. I don't know what it is. Every time I open the thing, I just don't know how it works. It looks really confusing, and that doesn't mean it's not good. It's definitely good, but it's not for me. It's not for me. but it's for a lot of other writers. But Docs is definitely the easiest to use for me because there's so many like tabs I can open. I can set it up with my Drive so everything is linked together. I can use it on my phone. I can use all these fonts. I can insert pictures. It just does what I need it to do, okay? I want my stories to be, if I think they're pretty good, I want to share them with the world, you know? Or even my poetry or my articles. So for my little novels, novelettes, novellas, I post those on InKit, as I said earlier. InKit is pretty good. It's not like Wattpad, you know? Like Wattpad is a strange place in my opinion. I think InKit is a little bit more about, there's just different genres. You know, Wattpad is it's really smutty, okay? Wattpad it's just like smut. But then I feel like InKit, there's sci-fi, there's dystopian, there's a romance, there's action, there's everything, you know? It's like a place for like all types of stories, not just the smutty ones, and I like that. So, cause I post a lot of different types of stories. My last story was a dystopian royal fiction. And then the story I'm writing right now is modern day, but it's like, you'll just have to go and read it. Just go and read it. Posting my articles and essays and prose. I don't really write essays for fun. That's for school. But like articles and prose, I post those on Medium. I used to make my things on WordPress. I used to have like a little bit of a website, but I just don't like WordPress. Like nobody can see the websites you make unless you pay. Like nobody's seeing those things. So Medium was a lot easier for me, even though you have to pay for like the exclusive stuff. Like if you want your articles to be showing up more, if you want to be able to read some of the like exclusive ones, you have to pay. But generally it works, okay? And I think it's really interesting because lots of people post their blogs, their articles, their stories, their anything. So it's a good place, especially if you want to write nonfiction. That's the place for it. Specifically for poems, I think the best way to express your poems is through talking, okay? Say your poem, because like a poem just hits different when you say it, because that's how you express a poem. I always post my poems, not all of them, but a good amount of them I'll post on my Instagram or on my YouTube. Just to go to like poetry slams or go to your school talent show or even just tell your friends and family. Like it doesn't even have to be posting it. But yeah, just like I think the best way to express your poetry is to say it. But you gotta write it first. So go and write your poems. So a great place to post anything, and I mean anything. If you're between the age of 13 and 19 and you wanna post any kind of writing, go on Write the World. Write the World this is not sponsored, but Write the World is literally like this teen online writing community. It's so perfect. They have writing competitions where you can win prizes, and they have all these writing prompts, and you can like make online friends. I promise this is not sponsored. I wish. I wish. But Write the World is really great. It's just such a nice, safe, open writing community for people all over the world. Just go on there. I'm on there. You know, I'll put my profile on Write the World so you can see what I've been doing and also check out other people's stuff as well. So last thing that I want to touch on, don't be scared to write. Like I used to be scared to write stories and I never finish any stories. I never even post my stories. I never write my poems. Don't be scared, man. Like writing is such a great and creative way to express yourself. You just have to allow yourself to be creative. Everyone has that ability. It's definitely my favorite hobby. I've been doing it for nearly 7 years, like as a hobby. Ain't that mad? 7 years actually, not even nearly 7 years. 7 years. I've been writing for fun for 7 years. Wow. So AI. Like I know nobody likes to use AI, but AI genuinely is helpful. Like if you use it correctly. Like I'm gonna use ChatGPT if I don't know how to, say I'm writing a story and I'll use my last story as an example. So it's like the future, and I'm like, how would that look futuristically, you know? So I'm like out here typing to ChatGPT, like, say I want like to have like some futuristic weapons in my story. I'd be like, explain to me like some electric chemicals or something that I can use in my, it's like research, quick research, you know? If I'm not sure on a certain chapter, like if I'm not sure how it's flowing, I'll like give it to ChatGPT and I'll be like, don't rewrite it, but tell me how this chapter is flowing. Is it good? What do I need to change? I'm not gonna have it write my story. I'm just gonna be like, what do I need to do to make the story better? It's basically like feedback. It's like an editor. you know? So I think AI can be very helpful if you use it correctly. And also using websites like Pro Writing Aid. I don't use it as much, but they definitely have some pretty cool stuff. I hope this encouraged you to pick up writing, or if you were already like into writing, but maybe you're in a rut like me. I'm in a rut like 50% of the time, but we persevere. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, okay? And don't forget to give a like if you enjoyed this video and to subscribe if you want to see more. See you in the next one. Bye!